Hi, this is Julie Hart from Hart Media Group. Welcome to What I Pretend to Know. What I Pretend to Know is about learning from those who truly do, celebrating the power of female connection, and finding inspiration in the shared experiences of women. Do you ever feel like you have a whole closet full of clothes with nothing to wear? I would love to help you refresh your wardrobe. Go see Michelle at District 23 Boutique, where fashion meets fun, purpose, and your perfect palette. They carry women's clothes, shoes, accessories, and gifts, and they offer one-on-one color analysis and styling sessions to help you look and feel your best. Plus, every purchase supports cochlear implant recipients around the world. Visit them in Springfield or online at district23.com. District 23, where fashion meets fun, purpose, and your perfect palette. Welcome to What I Pretend to Know. This is Julie Hart with Hart Media Group. I'm so glad that you've joined us. Today I have my friend and neighbor, Misty Hannah. Welcome, Misty.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you're here. So she literally is my neighbor, literally next door to where I yell over at her.
Yes.
I'm the yell over neighbor, the yell over the fence neighbor. And when they moved in, like, we didn't know them, and so we put up these arborvitae. And now I'm kind of sad because they're getting big, and I'm like, am I still going to be able to see them?
Oh, we can.
Like, we'll still have to yell over around them or go around them. I'm like, the goal was, privacy for everybody, and now I'm like, I don't like that. I want to be able to see Misty and Todd.
Yeah, definitely.
So, okay. So I brought Misty on today because she is I call her a jack of all trades. I feel like she has a varied, wide base of knowledge, and I wanted her to share it with you. So tell me, first of all, Misty, a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well,
Where you're from, all the good stuff.
Originally, I am from Sioux City, Iowa, way up in the northwest corner of Iowa. All my family's still there. My parents, my sister, my two brothers all still live there. I'm the black sheep that moved far away. But, so my first husband is why I ended up in Illinois. And we had 3 daughters and ended up getting divorced. And then I met my current husband, and we have a daughter together, so we have 4 girls. And he grew up in Rochester. So when we bought a house, we bought it in the Rochester School District, and ended up moving to where we live now, which is next door to you.
Yes, and you lived next door to, I was talking about in another podcast, you lived next door to Michelle Chumlin.
Yes.
Before. And I was saying how I'm so excited because District 23 is sponsoring my podcast. Did you know that?
Yes, that's awesome.
Yes, and so gracious enough for Michelle, and I know that you shop there maybe as much as I do, or maybe more.
Quite a bit, yeah.
And I was thinking that these pants that I have on are from District 23.
They're super cute.
And thanks. Yeah, I love them. They're fantastic. But yeah, so you had the benefit of living next door to the Chumlins, and now you live next door to us.
Yes.
And all things come full circle, and it's so strange too because Michelle is from Taylorville, and my husband's from Taylorville, so they knew each other before. So there's just like, you know how you have all these connections, but you don't realize it until like you live next door to each other, and you're like, we're all interweaved.
Right.
We all are all connected.
Yeah,
so I kind of love
definitely.
that. So okay, so you've been in Rochester then how long?
Since 2002.
Okay. Okay.
So a long time.
Yeah, a long time. 'Cause what year was Avery born?
She was born in 2004.
2004. Okay. Okay. Right. She's Jane's age. Okay.
Yeah.
Not Jack's age. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we lived directly across the street. We lived in a cul-de-sac directly across the street from Joel and Michelle Chumlin.
Okay.
And so we started talking to each other when Avery was a baby. And so, we've seen each other's kids grow up. And so Avery was the neighborhood, the baby of the neighborhood. And she always wanted a snack. Avery, they called her nickname, Michelle's nickname for Avery is Snack Hannah.
There you go.
She wouldn't eat a meal,
Right.
but she would eat snacks.
Yeah. So she'd show up at their door and want snacks or whatever.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yep.
They were probably sad. You guys moved, they moved. That was kind of sad, probably.
Yeah.
But at least you guys are all still close.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, we're thrilled to have you guys as neighbors. And we keep saying to them, like, we're not planning on moving away. Are you guys planning on moving away? And so we're like,
we're there to stay.
that's good, because when you have good neighbors, and you want them to stick.
Yes.
And you want them to stay, and you want them to invest in their property, and we'll invest in ours, and we'll take care of it together, and we'll,
absolutely.
like, do this.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Okay.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yep.
So tell me about your career path, how it started and where it's taken to you now.
Okay. Well, I went to school I originally went to school in Omaha, Nebraska. And I was going to be a business major because I really didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I was like, oh, that sounds good. That kind
Something
of
businessy.
Basic, general, whatever. Well, then I ended changing career paths or whatever. I had a good friend who was going to school to be a dental assistant. And I was like, oh, that would be fun. I would like that. I would like that so much better. I liked the medical field. I liked taking care of people. So I was like, well, I'll do that. And so I went to school to be a dental assistant. Ended up meeting my first husband before I got my first job. So I was a stay-at-home mom for many years. And when towards the end of our marriage, when the girls were a little older, is when I got my first dental assisting job, and here in Springfield. And I really, really liked it. And it was kind of part-time at first. And then I was actually an endodontist assistant.
Okay.
And
Endodontist is
a root canal specialist.
Root canal. Okay.
And so we got divorced, and so I needed a full-time job. And so I ended up finding the job where I am now for Dr. Floyd. And so I've been there ever since.
Okay. And for Dr. Floyd, you are
I'm the office manager.
Okay.
So I am at the front desk. I do assist when necessary because I can. Or if somebody comes in on an emergency basis, I can take an x-ray and, kind of get them all set up for Dr. Floyd to come in and take a look if the other assistant's tied up. So.
And that's different than a hygienist. The hygienist does the cleaning.
Yes, does the cleaning. I am certified to do coronal polishing, so I can clean kids' teeth.
Okay.
I just can't go beneath the gum tissue.
Okay.
So.
Okay. So I grew up going to, and I'm going to shout out to him because I bet so many people I know went to him, Dr. Willard.
Oh, yeah.
I grew up going to Dr. Willard.
I've heard of.
So wonderful.
I've heard of Dr. Willard.
He was I think he was literally the only pediatric dentist in Springfield at the time.
Yeah.
And it was just it was delightful to go there. He had this treehouse situation where you could go up and then, you could go and get your flavors of, and it was, I remember the ladies could just rattle off the flavors, and then my kids went to him for a while. Jack, do you remember going to Dr. Willard at all?
Of course.
Okay. Yeah. He was amazing, an amazing man. So, I appreciate people who do well with children.
Yeah.
Because it's a special gift.
Definitely.
So,
yeah.
So I also think working with teeth is a special gift. I am friends with Dr. Jim Davis, who was a periodontist.
Yes.
Yes. And I helped around there some just because I grew up with their family and whatnot, which I had Christy on a podcast, his wife.
Oh,
the beginning.
okay.
Yes. And so I kind of love all that kind of stuff too, even though I've never did the medical field. I kind of
Yeah.
love all that stuff too.
Right.
But so tell me, I'm going to ask you some dental questions, some basic dental questions, and then
Okay.
we'll get to the fun stuff. But
Okay.
how old should children be when they first start going to see dentist?
Typically, they come in around the age of 2 when
Okay.
they have most all of their teeth.
Okay.
They say like as soon as, the child teeth start erupting to get them checked. It just depends on the child. Some real little ones will not let a stranger look in their mouth, but it's typically around the age of 2 or 3.
Okay. And do you think that should always be, you should get your checkup and your cleaning like twice a year for sure, or is once a year adequate?
It varies person to person because we do have some patients that come in on a yearly basis and it's fine. I mean, there's no more buildup on them than a patient who comes in every 6 months. But that's a patient who is not prone to tooth decay. They probably have few or no fillings in their mouth. And for whatever reason, it's just not that necessary for them to come twice a year. And then we've got, on the other hand, patients that have to come in like 3 or 4 times a year.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. They just need more
Yeah,
care.
or they alternate with a periodontist like
Okay.
Dr. Davis. Like they'll see us, and then 3 months later they see the periodontist, and then 3 months later they come back to us. So they're going about every 3 months.
And just to be specific, periodontist has to do with gums.
Yes, they are a gum,
Gum
specialist.
Yes, yes. So the thing I was thinking about with dentistry, there's a couple things that frustrate me with it. Number one is, my kids hate it too, is getting the x-rays. To me is the worst part. But also, why do you have to get x-rays like so often?
Okay.
Is it necessary to get x-rays as often as I feel like I do?
Well, and again, that varies.
Because like I've never had anything wrong.
Right.
So then can I deny it more often than I do?
Yeah. So you're a person, and like my husband is the same way. He's never had a cavity in his life.
Neither have I.
And so it is not that important for him to get the cavity detecting x-rays once a year. It's not, because, but generally speaking, the bite wing x-rays, or those are the x-rays that detect the cavities that the dentist cannot visually see. If you're a person that is more prone to tooth decay and has a mouthful of fillings, then yeah, you probably should get those once a year.
Yeah.
But, like for someone like you or like my husband Todd, there are, dental offices, like the corporate offices, that just want to get the maximum out of your insurance.
Right.
So it's not so much what's best for the patient, it's what they can get out of the insurance company.
Right.
And Dr. Floyd is not like that. He's very conservative. He is not in a network or a PPO or anything. So he doesn't want an insurance company, being the end-all be-all of how he treats his patients.
Right.
So we just go patient by patient according to their needs.
And which I appreciate, and I wanted to talk about insurance. The second thing that frustrates me about dental, and this is the same with vision, is the insurance thing. For years and years and years, like my family's always had health insurance, but for years and years we had no dental or vision, none. And so we've paid cash for it all. That becomes very expensive when there's 5 of you,
Yes.
right? Thank goodness recently I went back to work and my job offered dental and vision, so we have that now. But do you think that healthcare, and why does healthcare not cover dental and vision?
Like,
don't you think that that's kind of an important part of, if you can't see that's kind of important, right?
Right.
So,
Well, and your
and
mouth.
if your mouth starts deteriorating, it's going to connect to all your systems.
Right. Well, and over the past few years, they have found that the plaque that builds up on your teeth, that's the same plaque that builds up in your arteries.
It is.
It is. So a person that has periodontitis, like the gum disease,
Yeah.
probably will more than likely have heart
Really?
issues.
That I
That
did
is,
not
it's the
know.
same plaque.
I did not realize that.
So it is so closely related. That's, why there's dental insurance separate from medical insurance is beyond me.
Does that have to do with money?
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, for sure it does.
It just, that frustrates the heck out of me.
Yes. And dental insurance, a lot of plans pay a maximum of like $2,000 or $2,500 a year.
Right.
That's like one crown.
Right.
Right. I mean, they have set these maximum benefit amounts back in 1976 and never changed it.
Right.
I mean, that's just not even
right.
You know?
Or like for us, like for years we put unreimbursed medical aside, which is great. Like, okay, now we've taken extra money here and hopefully this will cover. Well, then your child gets braces.
Oh.
Okay, well, that was all of it for
Right.
the year. Now you have to pay out of pocket everything else, all your contacts, all your glasses, all your dental appointments, all your everything for everything the rest of the year.
Right.
And it's just, it takes a real toll on people's pocketbooks, and it's very frustrating.
Yeah, very.
I wondered if you were like, no, I can see why it's separate, or
I think it's part of your mouth is part of your body. It's the gateway to
exactly,
your
yes.
body.
Yes.
And if you have an unhealthy mouth, you probably have an unhealthy body,
Right.
too.
Right.
So it just doesn't make sense to me why it's separate. Just like vision, your eyes are part of your
right.
body.
Like if you can't see, you're in trouble. Right.
Right, exactly.
Like that's an issue.
Right.
Like I think people hundreds of years ago probably just died early because they couldn't see. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, incredible. I know just because I have to have my contacts in every day, like I can't go without seeing.
Same. Yeah. Yeah.
So tell me some of the fun things you have. So one thing I love is that Matt and I have bought some teeth whitening kit from you. And so I kind of love that. Are there some other kind of fun things? Okay, so this is one of my friends asked me, who was it? Oh, my niece said, okay, ask Misty about this trend that's going about where you put diamonds. Women put diamonds on their teeth. Have you seen that? Maybe it's in Europe.
I've heard of it. I have not seen anybody that has done this.
I'm like, I would not want that.
Remember when it was a thing to have like a gold tooth, like a front tooth or something?
Yeah.
We have had patients call and ask if we would do that. And yes, we can. But a gold crown is so ridiculously expensive.
Right.
I mean, the price of gold.
Right.
So.
Yes. In fact, I've been telling people I had to get my rings resized because I broke my knuckle and it swelled.
Oh.
So it swelled. It became swollen. So I had to cut them off. And as they were cutting my finger, there was gold dust. And I wanted to like wear it. I'm like, can I have that gold dust?
Collect it.
Yeah, can I collect it? Can I wear it? Can I lick it? Like it's expensive. I want that gold dust, please.
Yeah.
That's worth something. But I didn't get it. They didn't give it to me. So they just swept it on the floor. I'm like, oh gosh. Okay, so besides the teeth whitening, is there any other kind of fun things you guys do?
I mean,
some dentists do Botox.
Yes. The dentist across the hall from us does Botox.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Dr.
Which
Floyd doesn't.
It's interesting that it's become a thing.
Yeah.
Through dentistry. It's kind of strange.
In fact, I get my Botox from the oral surgeon's office.
See? Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
It's so.
Yeah.
It's interesting
Well, he's
that
an oral and facial surgeon, so they know all the
Right. So then they would know all the right
The
amounts of
muscles and
muscles
all
and
that,
things.
yeah.
That makes sense. Okay, that makes
Yeah.
better sense. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, fun. Okay. Well, thank you for answering those
Yeah, you're welcome.
important dentistry
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're welcome.
And definitely floss every day.
Definitely floss every day, or water pick.
Okay.
Water pick actually flushes more out than floss.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I've never used a water pick before.
Yeah, they're great. But floss is, obviously excellent too.
Are flossers as good as floss?
Like the
Like the little tooth, the pick thing.
not as much because you can't bend it into that C shape to
Okay,
really
that's
get
what I
around the
wondered,
tooth.
Yeah. Like
But
I use
but it's
those
better
and
than
I think I don't know if these are really as great. But
yeah, it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, and also I will say, and people who get their tongue pierced.
Yeah.
Almost everybody who does that, the inside of their top front teeth get chipped.
Oh.
It chips them. It's
Wow.
not good for your teeth. It's so
Okay.
bad.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing, when I went to the dentist last time, my dentist said to me, "You use an automatic toothbrush, don't you?" And I said, "Yes, I do." And they said, "We can tell." And so they said those automatic toothbrushes
Yeah.
are so good for you.
Yeah, they are good.
So like that much better for you than just a regular toothbrush.
Yeah, and because a lot of times those are on a timer, and so people spend more time brushing
Plus, I
with
think the
those.
rotation and the, yeah,
Yep,
cool.
yep.
Okay. All right. So this is the most fun fact, although I'll go back. Let me go back to this. Let me digress. First of all, let me ask you a couple of fun questions. Okay.
Okay.
Favorite beverage of choice?
Favorite beverage? Coke Zero.
Coke Zero. Why Coke Zero over a Diet Coke?
Just has a different flavor. I don't
Really?
So yeah, when I last summer, was it last summer or the summer before? I was in Europe, and I was a Diet Coke drinker.
Yes.
I couldn't find Diet Coke anywhere. It was all Coke Zero over there, everywhere. And so I drank
You got
Coke
used to
Zero,
it.
and I was like, this actually is so much better. So, yeah.
So we were in Mexico this week.
Oh, yeah, I
and
saw that.
They don't call it Diet Coke. They call it Coke Light.
Oh,
And I thought that's a nicer way of saying it.
it is, isn't
I
it?
feel better drinking a Coke Light than
Sounds
a
like a
Diet
beer.
Coke. Right, because they don't say Diet Bud. They say Bud Light.
Right.
Or Bush Light. They don't say, because you don't want to be drinking a Diet Bud, right? Or Diet Bush, right?
I don't know. Maybe we should do that for more marketing purposes.
This is what I'm saying.
I think a beer. That'd be a good beer.
But I think that you wouldn't drink it because you'd be like, I don't want to do a diet thing.
Right.
But if you say it a Bush Light, people are more. So to me, I would rather drink a Coke Light than a Diet Coke, because then it makes me feel like
Right.
I'm on a diet, whatever, that kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So favorite snack.
Favorite snack? Usually some kind of fruit, like blackberries right now are my favorite
That's their
snack.
favorite snack.
Yeah,
They're so tart.
I love them.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Now, if I was
I've been on a blueberry kick lately, but because I think of like snack, like if I'm at work and I want to like grab something real quick.
I wish
also
that you had said like junk food. 'Cause I
Well,
feel better
also
about
like
myself.
toasty Cheez-Its.
Oh.
I like the burnt ones.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cheez-Its.
I do like those.
Okay, that's good. So, chocolate or like chewy, like a Starburst or a Skittles or
Oh,
something.
chocolate for sure.
Chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Me too. Dark chocolate.
Dark
or-
is my preference,
dark chocolate.
but I'll drink milk. I drink.
Yes.
I'll eat milk chocolate.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So something that you should know about Misty is that she has an incredible shoe game. Her shoe game is no joke. She has a shoe budget.
I do love
She
the
has
shoes.
she has a shoe budget that she puts money aside for shoes, and then when she buys some serious shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that I'll ever get there to where I'll buy some of the shoes that she has, but I'm so impressed with her shoes. And my daughters are so impressed with her shoes. They just want to like look at them and hold them. She has a couple Manolas.
Yeah, I have 3 pairs of Manolo Blahniks, and I've got I think 4 pairs of Christian Louboutins.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
I love that about you.
I do love my shoes.
I love that. And she's got a pretty good purse game, too.
Yeah, I do.
She's got a really good bag game. I love it. And, like, I'm looking at her bag right now. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Like, I'm, like, at this level. She's at, like, this level. And Todd keeps telling Matt, like, you're going to get there. You just wait. You're going to get there. Matt's like, I don't know if I'm going to pay that.
Yeah.
And he's like, you just wait. Once the kids are out and you're done with college, you're going to get there.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so this is the best known crazy fact of Missy you would never guess. She flies airplanes.
I do fly airplanes.
So please tell me about I know this, but please tell us about where this came from, how this passion came about, and all the journey.
Okay, well, my dad is a private pilot, and he got his pilot's license when he was 17. And so I've been flying with him my entire life. I mean, he started taking me up when I was about 3, and he would set me up on phone books and pillows and stuff so I could see out the window. And my very favorite childhood memories are us going to fly-in breakfasts. So, like, just in remote places in the country, you fly in, land on a grass landing strip, you go have breakfast in this big hangar, and you see all these other planes, and yeah, that's just my absolute favorite memories. And I've always loved to fly. And, you know, looking back, I don't know why I didn't think about a career in aviation.
Yeah.
My dad has told me has huge regret not pushing me towards that, knowing how much I love to fly. But he said back then he didn't know any female pilots. I mean, there's still it's a small percentage.
Absolutely.
You know, it's a male dominated career. But there are a lot more female pilots now. But he didn't think about that because he didn't know any female pilots. Mm-hmm. So it just wasn't in, you know,
his brain,
register. Or mine, really. Because I just never, even though I love to fly, I never really thought about that I could do this for a career. Mm-hmm. So anyway, so I've always loved to fly. And then, you know, got married, had kids, did not have the extra time or money to pursue getting my pilot's license. And so fast forward to now, actually I was at the airport this morning with my flight instructor. We are just kind of going over some things to really, because I'm getting ready to take my test to get my license. And so we're just going over some information to make sure I'm ready for my check ride.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
That is so cool. That is so cool.
It's so fun.
It is like an anybody can do anything story.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's amazing. And your daughter.
And my daughter was bitten by the aviation bug.
Yes.
So she is a pilot.
Yes.
And she recently received her instrument rating. And then this fall, she'll start working on her commercial rating with the end goal of being an airline pilot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And what is your end goal?
I'm not sure exactly. I mean, I definitely want to go on to get my instrument rating. Mm-hmm. And then once I have my instrument rating, it's not off the table to get my commercial.
Okay.
So that I can get paid to fly. Because that would be like my ultimate dream job is just
that would be so cool.
Flying anything and getting paid for it. Like, are you kidding me?
Well, my dream is for my neighbor to call me and say, Julie, can I take you flying?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So I'm just waiting.
It's
I'm
gonna,
just
yeah,
waiting for the invitation,
It's
and
com-
I will be like, yes.
it's coming soon.
Yes, because it's so fun and so cool.
It's coming
But it's
soon.
also going to be so rewarding to see your daughter live out
Mm-hmm.
what you think. I mean, maybe I could have done that, but then to see your daughter, I know how rewarding it is to see your children come out and
Yes,
do things that
absolutely.
you either didn't do or couldn't do or just hadn't thought of doing or all
Right.
the things.
I'm so excited for her.
I'm proud of her.
I'm so proud of her.
Because didn't
Yeah.
she fly over our house one day?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's actually flown into St. Louis Lambert International Airport.
It's amazing.
Yeah. She was with her instructor, but they did an IFR flight into St. Louis.
Wow. So you have not done a solo yet.
Oh yeah.
You have done a solo.
Yep. I've flown solo.
Okay,
I've
that's
done
right. I
my
thought
solo
you did.
cross countries and yeah. Now I'm just really working on, you know, getting my maneuvers
Okay.
right on point and being ready for that check ride.
Okay, so tell me that your favorite movie is Top Gun.
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
No, Catch Me If You Can. That's what I'm thinking.
Catch Me If You Can's a
Yeah.
good one too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I think of.
Although I'm
Right.
glad you're doing it the right way.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh man, I love that about you. It's so exciting, and I love just like watching your journey through it. So
Thank you.
and it's fun being your neighbor, and she's coming over for cheeseburgers tonight. So
Yep.
that makes it fun.
I can't wait.
And sometimes we're like, okay, let's get together. And then now it's almost the end of summer.
I know.
And partially it's our fault. We've been gone almost the month of July, but I feel like you guys were
We've-
gone in June.
Yeah, we were gone a lot, and so it's just so hard. I mean, we used to walk together
walked a
almost
lot.
every day.
Yeah,
We'd walk.
but maybe this fall
Yeah,
will be
but
better.
it's been so ridiculously
It's
hot.
been so hot, and I'm about to be an empty nester, so I'll be needing some walking
Yeah.
friends. So we'll
some
go
walking therapy.
Yeah, we'll be walking together.
Yeah. I
Through
can't
tears,
wait
through
to. I know.
tears.
Yeah, I can't wait to get back to that.
Yeah.
To some cooler weather.
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing your story.
You're
I loved it.
welcome.
I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. All right. I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks, everyone. Hope you have a great weekend. See you next Monday.
One day you're gonna be a dream catcher. One day you're gonna be a dream catcher. So right now, go on and dream, dreamer.